So, hello everyone, welcome back. And of course, after seeing the title and the thumbnail, you might have realized that what we are actually going to talk about. So, the main, what can I say, aim of this video is to talk about choosing your partner. Now, of course, I know currently you might not be paying much attention to my words because, of course, uh, I'm assuming that if you're actually looking for a so-called life partner and or let's say even if you're looking for a girlfriend or boyfriend whatever or anyone basically the true love, then actually you should not kind of what can I say, rely on age basis rather than knowledge basis. Now of course I'm not claiming that I have a very very strong command on knowledge, but of course few things which I learned of course from myself as well as a few of my teachers that I would of course like to share because that's the main aim. That was the main aim of creating this channel. And now, of course, it's not like that. I will talk only of some mathematical stuff or scientific stuff. Now, of course, these general problems in life they also have to be discussed. So that is the main aim. Like that is why the I am making this video, right? So, uh, firstly, now what we define as love, right? So if you just you know just go on Google or whatever website or any dictionary, you will see that it love is described as a strong feeling, right? When you so-called like something or someone, not necessarily a person, maybe some object. Let's say I love this mouse, right? So it can be anything. So if you have very much so-called interest in it, that's called love, right? So basically you like to enjoy that thing. So that is the what can I say, so-called love is how defined as. Now of course as per the definition and all those is fine, but now exactly see, love itself does not require it to be, what can I say, love itself describes how beautiful it is, but now people have misconfused this interest, liking and lust kind of things with love. And now there's a new there is a new formation, or you can say new creation of a word called true love, right? So what exactly does true love mean, right? So true love basically means you are loving someone unconditionally, not, let's say, not because of the person's body, or not because of the person's, let's say, you love your boyfriend because he earns a lot of money. Now that is again a conditioning, right? Because you love your boyfriend, why? Because he earns a lot of money and he can, you can so-called, he can look after your demands. That is the main mentality there. However, what exactly happens in true love is that you don't need a reason to love. You love because you just love. That's it. That is the main thing. See, why am I making this video? It's not because that I am in need financially currently, because of course my parents are also financially stable, and I have all the means of getting education and of course earning money after I complete my education and all those. So it's not like that. So why am I making this video? Like I could have just kept this knowledge to myself. As I mentioned beforehand in my previous videos, that uh, the, when you follow the right action, the right thing, then compassion feeling rises in you, and this compassion is true love. Not that love is not something which is a society's what can I say, framework, right? So people generally, what happens is that how they try to express stuff, right? So okay, wait, we will come to that. Basically, true love is someone in which you can freely share that, okay, it's fine, that I am also vulnerable, you are also vulnerable, and we are working towards that one particular goal. And in that, what can I say, in that pathway, we meet and maybe we deeply so-called love each other and compassion toward each other. That kind of internal connection, you can say. So basically, as I mentioned, that when we are in the right action, we are actually kind of oceans, right? So if you want more detailing, then you can just go watch my video on immersion and those. But if you don't want to, then also just you can just take this for granted that, okay, this we are what, some internal human being. So we are not externally the ego, because what we think are is the ego. Let's say I am saying that I am my parents child, or let's say I study in this school, or let's say, what is your identity? If I ask you what are you, you will say I'm a doctor or engineer, I'm a student, and all those things. Now that is the ego, and you identify with the ego, and hence all the sufferings that there. So, however, true love is completely different. What can I say? It's completely different of ego. True love can only exist when the ego finishes, right? Because the ego always tries to, in the name of what can I say, protecting you, it tries to protect itself instead of connecting it the bigger universe, right? Now, of course, it's a very deep philosophical thing, and if we go too deep into the egos, and then of course we can, but still, our main purpose of this video would be deviated from, that is the true love, that how to basically find true love, right? Okay, finding true love is another issue. First is basically, what is true love? How do you love someone truly? So as I mentioned, that love is not something that can, come by social expectations or social framework or restrictions. Now let's say you love someone, so called love, right? Let's say in Valentine's week, you know today is 16th of March, so let's say 1 month back, so it was the Valentine's week, right? So what happened there was that, okay, fine, you give roses and all those teddy bears and all those chocolates to a partner, and you so-called express your love. So how do you express your love? You express your love by, let's say, you give your partner chocolates, or let's say you give your partner teddy bears or roses and all those, or let's say kisses and all those stuff. You know better than me, right? So that is the thing. So see, that is not true love. So you think that, okay, I am giving my person teddy bear, or let's say I'm giving my partner, or let's say, for an instance, let's say I am, instead of saying partner, let's say I'm talking about my girlfriend, right? So I'm a boy, so let's say I'm talking about my girlfriend. So uh, so now, let's say I give my girlfriend teddy bear, or let's say some chocolate, or some, let's say, we kiss each other, or rose, any instance, let's say some ring or something, or some jewelry, whatever you feel that, that's how love can be expressed. So you buy a, let's say, some chocolate and give it to her, let's say you buy a rose and give it to her. Now, see, that is not love. Why? Because the, what was the main intention behind that? The main intention was that, so that society can accept your so-called loving, so-called interest in that person. So now, see, it's very abstract, but you need to catch the difference there. So when you are giving the person, let's say, teddy bear, let's take a teddy bear as an example. Let's say you give your girlfriend a teddy bear. So when you are giving your girlfriend a teddy bear, you are not actually showing love. What you are actually doing is that, you are basically following society's framework and doing the thing that what others do. See, how can be something true be different, be same for all? Let's say my purpose is that I am teaching, let's say, I am giving you these lessons. For some it may be, let's say, he or she, I am not skilled in music, so I cannot of course teach you music. You need to learn from a very, much more experienced and much more better teacher than me. But see, I am experienced in math, science a bit, and also a bit of this life knowledge. So I am trying to give as much as possible, right? So that is true love. It's true love is not that, okay, see, I am loving you, I love you. So am I giving you kisses, or am I going out and giving you roses and all those? No, I'm giving you something that you truly need. And some people now may confuse this with, okay, I give my partner sex, my partner needs sex, so I give my partner, so see, I know it, you might be feeling a bit of tabooed, and also, what can I say, a bit of uncomfortable, because, but realize the truth. What you are merely doing is that, let's say you give your partner any, let's say, physical pleasure, or let's say you any material thing. Let's say you give your partner, let's say this is a rose, you give your partner this rose, or let's say you give your partner teddy bear. So what you are actually doing is you are following the 1000 other people around you who are also doing the same. So how can that be? See, as I mentioned this before in one of my previous videos, let's say there are 1,000 students in a campus, and of, let's say, 500 girls and 500 boys. So is it ever possible that out of 500, let's say 490, or let's say 500 of them like the same girl? Like only one girl is liked by all the 500 people? Of course not. That is not the case. However, let's say during placement season, very big companies come in their college, or let's say any company, so they have their so-called dream company. So 500, or let's say 490 of them have the same dream company, same, or maybe a preference wise. Okay, first this, first second this, and top three dream companies are always the same. How? Why? Because there's again a conditioning that okay, I will get more money and I will get financially stable and I will create family and all those stuff. That's again the society's conditioning. So that is the point where you realize that no, you are not actually the person who wants this placement, because uh, how can 500 people, or I'm taking a very small example, 500 people in a college is a very small example, a very small number. There will be much more. So each and every one of them will have top three dream companies, the same, almost same. Like 99% of them will have the same dream company, right? So how is that the same person, the same percentage of people who don't like one single girl are targeting a single company? So can you see? It's just a game of social, what can I say, networking kind of thing. That okay, social structure. That okay, this company gives good money. Good money means good life. Good life means good family. And you think that okay, this is a very attractive option, and you choose this. Right? That's what you exactly do. That's the entire psychology behind all these dream jobs, dream salary, and dream companies, and all those. Right? And that is how your love works, like how you love, so called you love other person. That okay, you do the same thing, you do the same practice that have been continued from the ages. Let's say marrying your partner, and let's say you give your partner gifts. Let's say you date, and let's say you propose, you engage, and then you marry and have kids, and the fairy tale ending, and truly lived happily ever after, that kind of thing. That kind of thing you want. But you need to realize that love is not comforting. Love is something that pushes you to be better, not in the sense that okay, earn more money on all those. Better in the sense, what can I say? Spiritually, you can say, but don't. If I say spiritually, now people will also take this as a kind of religious sense. To be better means to be greater in the right action, push you towards the right action. That is the true love, right? So basically, unconditional loving, because in true love what happens is that only one condition remains. All these conditions, that okay, this money, you save my life, might be that kind, you might be of that caste, and all these conditions just vanish. There's only one condition that is left, that both of the partners, or both of the people who are involved in the relationship, are working towards a single goal, towards a single right action, towards basically the right action. And in the, let's say, here is a hill, and two of them, the main aim is not to associate them, the main aim is to climb the hill. Let's say a female and the male, they're here, and their main aim was to climb the hill. It's not like that okay, the female sees the male, or the male, or the other way around, and they come together and okay, they settle down that yeah, it's fine. The main aim was that okay, we are both climbing up, and that is the main, what can I say, the main goal of currently is to climb this mountain up. And so now we have met together, we can go together and help each other to climb the top mountain. So that is the true love. So the true love is the love, or the, what can I say, the connection exists only when both of them are, what can I say, focused on climbing up the mountain. Let's say one of them says, no, it's fine, let's just leave it, we have met together, and let's, no need to climb up the mountain. So now what will happen is that you will the main aim was forgotten, and now the conditioning will arise that okay, you earn money and all those stuff, and how you look and all those. See, the main aim was to never to associate together. The main aim was to walk towards the right action, or to climb up the hill. And in the process, if you meet together and you are together working for that right action, that is the best thing. And of course, love is a really really beautiful thing. And uh, love, mark my words, true love, of course, is a really really beautiful thing. Prem, that we say in Hindi, it's like one of the most unbeaten forces. I read in Harry Potter also this quote that something beyond true love and all this, like love is beyond all magic, or something like that. I exactly don't remember that, but it's basically people, they confuse this love with lust. They think that okay, we marry a partner. See, why are all these marriages necessary? Like, if the love is true, see, ultimately what marriage is, just think logically. Beside my house there is a wedding hall. Wedding hall means basically all the weddings happen. So I see this all the time, and I can observe them, that what exactly happens. Let's say the bridegroom is, let's say, sitting, and the with big, what can I say, barat and all. I don't know what barat is called in English, but basically procession. Yeah, procession. The procession is um, procession arrives with the husband, and all the sound, all the trumpets and all those are ringing, and basically all of them are ready to, let's say, what can I say, invite, or let's say ashirwad kind of, they give some blessings and all those, so they are waiting for that. And what happens is the bridegroom is up, and let's say the sorry, the I am forgetting what you say. The bride and groom. I'm confusing them. Let's say the husband and wife. So the wife is sitting up in in the upper floor, and the husband goes there, and they sit together, and they click pictures, and all the family members come together. They click pictures. Exactly. Let's see what happens, right? So they click pictures, and now they follow. They call some pandit ji, and they do some rituals. That okay, now you are mine. You cannot be anyone else. So what you are ultimately doing, you are bonding your partner. How is that true love? Tell me. Now, people think that, uh, especially in our young ages, this idea is implanted, especially by fairy tales, that they, some people saved another people. That up to is good. That both of them are working towards one similar right action, and it's fine. And in the process, they fell in love. Fell in love in the sense that okay, unconditional love. However, and then they go like this, that okay, married and had kids. Some cases they had kids, and also, and some don't. Let's say they married and lived happily ever after. This is the exact line which I have read in many fairy tales, especially in childhood. Right. Of course, I don't read fairy tales now, but as far as I can recall from my childhood, all those, I think, that Rapunzel and all those Snow White and all those things. Yeah, so them, uh, Cinderella, right? So that is the thing. So people think that okay, once I marry and then then I have found my true love, and it's done. But the only thing you are forgetting is that this marriage and all these things are just, what can I say, are just social thing. Basically, you want to show to the society that okay, we two are married, we are together. Why do you need to show it to the society? Why are you marrying in such big procession? Why there is dowry? uh, Now dowry is being, what can I say, criticized by Supreme Court. So now people give dowry in form of gifts, right? Gift, right? That's how they give. So why all these weddings happen? Like, actually, it's a very costly wedding hall and very big one. So the price also, I think it's over 2 lakhs for, let's say, one wedding. Hmm. I'm not sure of the exact price, but of course, I think it's 2 lakhs, because I think my relative, my family one's member one also, one of my family members also got married here. So I think it was around 2 lakhs. So can you see, people are spending lakhs of rupees just to show to the society that okay, we love each other, and especially, and see if they actually loved each other. Can you tell me that if this statement that lived happily ever after, this phrase was actually true, can you, why there are divorces? Like, even love marriages have a greater number of divorces, right? So it's not like that okay, if you only love that person, then they would be yours forever. That's the thing. What you are trying to do essentially is that you are signing some papers, legal papers, that okay, that person is mine and mine only, and she cannot love anyone else, he or she, whatever. So what I was telling was that okay, so you sign some papers, and you so-called show to the society that yeah, it's that she is mine only, and hence if I don't marry, why people marry? Because they think that if I don't marry, then she will run away. That is the main thing. That is why people marry. That's the main bondage there. Whenever you marry and have kids, there's a sense of bondage. You are not free. In true love, you are free. No, some people say this in a romantic way, that my whole day is spent behind thinking of you, and the other person may also think that yeah, fine, the whole day the my partner is thinking about me. Let's say my girlfriend, I tell my girlfriend that I think about you whole day, and now my girlfriend also will fine. My boyfriend thinks about me whole day. He does not think about anything else. Oh, how cute, how lovely, and all those. But that is again just bondage. Can't you see? Just liberate him. Like, see, if you are a girl, just liberate your boyfriend, and if you are a boy, just liberate your girlfriend. And as I mentioned, take your relationship to a higher level, right? So in true love, you are free. It's not like that you constantly occupy, whether physically or mentally, the other person's head. It's not necessary. Like in marriages, what happens is that the couple generally sleeps together. Normal Indian houses, my mother and father also, you know, until a recent time, now they sleep in different places. But because of course it's not necessary that if you love and if you truly love your partner, then you need to sleep together only, you need to have kids, you need to stay in the same house. No, it's not actually required. Why people do this? To show to the society that yeah, we are together. So that the freedom is sacrificed, the freedom of the partner is sacrificed, that okay, we cannot run away. So why now? See, previous times the society was more, what can I say, conservative, and that's why the rate of divorces was less. And now the society is free, the girl and both the boys understand that okay, even if I divorce, I can do my wish. I can do my wish in the sense that I can choose for myself. And the awareness has also bit of increased, and the people are suffering more and more, especially now this so-called, especially even apart from relationships, there's so many problems, both financial problems and educational problems and all those. And hence the separate, hence the rate of divorces is more. And if the same conditions prevail back then also, now people say that पुराने जमाने में तो मतलब हस्बैंड वाइफ का रिलेशनशिप 50 साल के टिक जाता था। अरे भाई, टिक इसलिए नहीं जाता था कि हाँ वो सच में प्यार करते थे, टिक इसीलिए जाता था कि हाँ ठीक है, अब हम अगर हम घर छोड़ के चले जाएंगे तो लोग क्या बोलेंगे। लेकिन बट नाउ व्हाट थिंग इज दैट every now and then you can hear about a divorce. Just search on Google what is the rate of divorce annually or maybe monthly. Just see how many divorce versus how many marriages. You'll just blow your mind. And especially now with all these condoms and all these, now people are in a so-called, what can I say, situationship, or what the thing, I one night stands, basically hookup and all those hookup culture. This, can you see, it's not love, this is just Lord Krishna on Bhagavad Gita mentioned this as greed, a desire, so-called lust, right? So the desire for that thing, so lust basically. So now again, people like to glorify lust because lust is comfortable. True love, see, let's say I love you, so I am not telling you the that okay, do like this, do like that, and I am pushing you towards the truth. I am telling you the truth that okay, this all is a fake, and all these attachments, the only suffering is you have because is you are having attachments. And I saw one, let me give an example. Especially a Quora, that thing, it's very popular website. So basically, people ask their queries there, and different people reply. So one person asks that I am a JE aspirant, and I am suffering from the problem of masturbation and porn and, let's say, gaming and all those. So how can I exactly overcome this and study for my JE? And then very next, the answer which was given was that it was some anonymous person. He told that don't do it now. Just think about the time when you will be in IIT, and then you can do masturbation, and you can do gaming, you can make relationships, you can do everything which you are currently doing now uh, for hours. See, that's how we are conditioned wrongly. That's the point, that the society will condition you wrongly. Are you going to IIT or, let's say, a very prestigious university to watch and sit on the sofa and watch Netflix the whole day? That is the reason why distractions arise. Distractions do not arise because you are not focused. They arise because their aim is not perfect. See, your aim is, previously my aim was also, let's say, go to IIT, make a good girlfriend, and earn money and all those, and become very rich person and have very social status, and have kids, and that's a lived happily ever after, that kind of life I was looking forward. But that is the that so-called happiness is the myth. There is only freedom and nothing else, right? So that's the thing, that how can I, it's just so brilliant, it's just so mind-boggling that it's very really hard for me to explain. But okay, let me try it. That if I take an example. Okay, yeah. So let's take an example. I was playing a game, of course, not today, a bit long ago. That game, I don't exactly remember what the name was, but um, it was like this. It went like this. That it was kind of a visual novel, I guess. So I exactly don't remember the name of the novel. So what happened is that I played the game, and as in the game also, there's a female character and the male character, the protagonist, who is me, and my female you can say side helper or something like that, the heroine basically. So what we did was that we ended up together, and we ran away from a, what can I say, loop. Basically it was kind of a loop type of game that basically you need to identify some kind of thing. It's more like Among Us type, but of course much better visually. That basically there was some, what can I say, some terrible condition, and we ran away from it and we escaped from it. And now then we got together, we had kids and all those. And now when I had kids, the next moment, do you know what happened? That, oh, the doctor called me and said that, okay, you need to sign some papers. And the doctor called me, and what happened next was that the doctor pulled out a pistol and told me that you have quite constructed a kind of reality here. The main, you have, you think that you have led a successful life, you have led a perfect life, but it's just, what can I say, wheel. It's just a ignorance, a cloth of ignorance hung upon your eyes, and leave this reality and free us all. Basically it was that. So basically the game was, I think, the more like this, that there was a castle, and there, let's say there were nine characters, and among them two or one was the killer, and you had to identify the killer before the killer kills you, right? So, and I succeeded in identifying them. So I ran away I escaped the loop from my, what can I say, with my partner, or so I thought, escape. And another person, they came after so many years, after me having kids with the, with my, what can I say, heroine, or we can say side character. Basically I don't know what exactly they call the, what can I say, the main protagonist's wife or something like that. But that doctor called me and shot me that, see, this is not a reality. In reality, your main aim was to free us all from this misery, this loop of continuously, this game. Basically it's kind of Squid Game. Your mission was not that, okay, after winning the money, that go on and enjoy. The real mission was to end the game, and hence I was killed. And after that, had to pay money, so I of course couldn't pay further. But can you see, it's why am I telling this example of the game? Is that, again, it's just a abstract reality. We think that, okay, after marriages, and after I find my true girlfriend or partner, then all would be okay. It would be, but if only the love is true itself. As I mentioned again, the teddy bear, or let's say kiss my partner, or let's say hold my hand of the partner, and let's say hug her, and all these, what can I say, physical expressions, where do they arise from you? They arise from, whether from movies you have watched or books you have read, basically from the external society things, external societal things, and not from inside. If it was truly from the inside, then you would continuously try to uplift your partner, not wrap your partner in your, in clutches, and you would not try to bond your partner in desire, that, okay, she's mine and mine only, she cannot be of anyone, she cannot love anyone else. That's the thing. You basically try to, what can I say, it's very harsh. You basically try to enslave your partner. Enslave your partner means you want to capture your partner for yourself only, for your usage. I know it sounds a bit harsh, but please continue listening to it for a few minutes, because truth again cannot be ignored. As I mentioned, just, if of course, I am also doing that thing, that I'm killing you not physically, I'm killing you mentally. I'm giving you this knowledge so that you can understand that, no, this is all as a fake, this thing, that, okay, I marry and all those, and I have kids, and then that would mean the only perfect life. No, then your kids will grow up, you need to look after kids. It's the never ending loop. See, I am again, now, of course, I'm not against marriages. I don't support, you can say, kind of, but of course, it's your life. Your life, you can choose to marry. And some people might say, what if I find a partner who is like, who is actually truly loving? Let's say, who is working towards the right action. So, what if I marry a partner, that kind of partner? Then, of course, do it. That's the best thing possible. As I mentioned, love is the only best thing possible. It's so brilliant, and so, what can I, it's just, I'm literally speechless. Love is such a great thing, right? So do that. But this true love cannot be found in places. Let's say it cannot be found in your office. It cannot be found in your schools. That, okay, I like that girl, so that means he or she is my true love. Like, if I really want to take an example of true love, I have to take the example of Buddha, or let's say Krishna. So you cannot find Krishna in the office. You cannot find Buddha in in the what can I say, in the kingdom, in the, let's say, Raj Darbar. You need to search. Buddha will not come automatically to you. You have to search for them, right? So, and there's also these Buddhas and Krishnas. Of course, not I am Buddhas and Krishnas. By mean, I am not glorifying them to the level of God, right? I am telling that maybe actual true love, that as I mentioned, unconditionally, you will not find them in your offices or in your schools and all those. You need to actually look for them. Look for you will look for right action, and in the process you will find true love. One is that, you know exert your heart and soul into finding true love, which of course might maximum of the cases will just fail, because true love you cannot find so easily. And however, the very most easy thing, or the most easier method to find the true love, is that working towards that one right action, and you will automatically find the true love that will come towards you. And after you get that true love feeling, don't stop your action, because if you are stopping your action, again the conditioning of the society will come into play, that okay, let's have kids and all those. The true love only exists until and unless you both climb the hill. Basically, you both are working towards a single right action, or basically the right action in general. That's the thing. That is true love. I also love you. You also love me. When? Until when? Until we all are working together. The moment, let's say, I become a different person. Let's say I am, more indulged in material desires. I say that all this I have told is just fake and all this. The moment I tell this, the love is ended. The only condition which remained was broken, and basically now all these other conditions come into play, and the main true condition was just, what can I say, broken in the sense that not free, more bonded. That's the thing, right? So I hope I could make my point clear. I have given examples wherever I have felt necessary, and I really hope that you have at least learned something about this true love and marriages and all those. So in a relationship, why are you bonding your partner? Why are you, let's say, giving her a teddy bear? Your partner, let's say you're 25 years old. My teacher also gave the same example. If your partner is 25-year old, what will she do with the teddy bear? What will she do with the chocolate which will finish in what, 2 days or one day? Even it will finish in just one day. Why are you giving that person chocolate or teddy bear or rose that will again fade away? Your intention is not to love. Your intention is to actually follow the society structure of love, and impress the opposite gender with that thing. That is your main intention behind all these actions, whatever you do with your partner. It's not true love. And true love is such a great thing, and I just can't explain it. It's uh, it can, what can I say now? When I say true love and all this, some people will also try to feed on this as well, that okay, true love is like this, so let me give knowledge to my partner. And they will again try to feed on this, but the magical thing, or the, we can say, some twist that will happen this time is that now they will also get educated, and they're educated in the sense that they will also be aware. Basically, they will also have self knowledge, and the partner will also have self knowledge, and hence that kind of thing can also happen, that okay, you both of them, your initial intention was to that, okay, let's marry together and all those, but now the relationship has changed towards that one right thing. That can also happen. That's also possible, but of course a bit hard. I mean, you can't find people everywhere. You can't find people, going on the road. I can't find people working in this next wedding hall who will be, let's say, someone like Krishna or Buddha or Radha or anyone, right? So that's the thing. And of course, if you have found true love, and see, don't distinguish, don't fall in the trap of mixing up love and lust. People do this, that okay, she is my true love, she is my only true love, and what you end up doing is you end up impressing, or you end up trying to impress her. What will you do with that? Again, it's just okay. Have kids, have see, honestly, is your only aim in life just to marry and have a good family? Was that the reason you came for? There's so much thing. There is physics, chemistry, maths, biology, and of course the world itself. And what you are choosing to do is okay, let me read this particular subject only. Beyond this I will not have any any scope. I will read this. I will work 20 to 30 years in that company, and after doing that, I will marry. I will in the process I will marry a wife, and I will marry my partner, and then I will have kids, and the kids will grow up. They will take care of me, and I will die. Is this the life? It's the same life which people have been living from generations. My parents' parents. I don't know what about me. I don't know what about you. But just see your parents, your parents also, everyone around you. Can't you see it's just the same life cycle over and over again? How can this be love? It's just a loop, can't you see? So I hope I could have made my point clear. That what exactly is this true love kind of thing? And how exactly we'll find happiness in your relationships. Happiness can only be found if the happiness is true, and the happiness is true means truly happy, you're truly joyful, that kind of thing, not pleasurable. Pleasure though of course you can get by, let's say, having sex, you can get pleasure, but love is not about sex, love is not about pleasure itself, the love is something completely beyond. That was my point. And please don't restrict it to random crushes you have and random people you marry. Love is much more beyond that, and love is does not mean that it only. Why are you only loving your opposite gender? Can't you see it's just a play of hormones again? It's just why are you only attracted? Okay, I know there are some cases that LGBTQ will also come to that, but let's say in general you are attracted toward your female partner. Why is that? Because it's just your bodily hormones and bodily organs, right? So reproduction tendencies and all those, that's why you're attracted to the, what can I say, your opposite gender. And those people who have LGBTQ, for them I have to research more on this. I actually don't have much idea on why. I'm basically, I of course have the idea that what the LGBTQ stands for, but I have not exactly much idea about their psychology. I think it might be like we are some kind of different things. So let's say I love that person, that means I can love freely, of course. But why do you need to claim yourself as gay in that sense? All those things, LGBTQ. Why do you need to claim that? Okay, why do you need to get a physical relationship? In a physical relationship, if you are really loving, it's not. Let me repeat, it's not about physical relationship, it's not about material things, that okay, you give this partner something. Of course, if you give your partner some course, or let's say if you give your partner something that will truly helpful, then of course you are pushing it to the next level. But if you are giving your partner teddy bear, or if you are giving your partner a kiss, what is the point in that? That's the thing. So let's say you are giving your partner something, let's say a financial book, so that she can also become independent, and she is not bonded. So that's of course is a very right action. That is true love itself, that I'm currently, which I am doing with you. That is true love. If I now give you some rose, or let's I say I propose you, I love you, I so called bend down and give you flower, and I propose you with that ring. What help is she getting? What help is the partner getting? Of course nothing. That's the thing, I know. It's sounding very harsh, and the first time when I also realized this was also very harshful. But see, how long can you run away the truth? The more quickly I can put the pistol in your head and kill you in the sense, kill you mentally, the better it will. Kill you mentally in the sense, kill your ego, right? So of course, so that the actual you awakens. So I hope, I think I'll finish this video up to here. Of course, again 40 minutes has been done. uh, I hope that I have not wasted your 40 minutes, and 40 minutes is a lot, but I hope that you have I've tried my best to awaken this consciousness in you. Because see, all ultimately all these marriages and all, why have you realized that why marriages happen in so much sound and all those? Because in in so much sound and disturbances and chaos everywhere, people don't lose the ability to think. They cannot see the future, they cannot have a foresight that okay, what might happen if I marry. Financial problems, kids, schools, divorces, they are just not seeing that, right? Because again they are that's why the procession and all this happen. Can you see, just a game of society, and people don't realize it, and they just play a victim to it, right? So that's it. That was what I was trying to convey, that true love is not something social. That do you love in a crowd? Of course not. You love actually. See, Love in the crowd, of course, it might be happen that okay, you in front of this family you propose or let's say you marry, but again that is just a social expression of love. That's not how true love works, right? True love is selfless, unconditional, right? Emotional. Like what can I say? You are free. It's like you do one action. You let's say meet with your you meet with your partner and have that true love. That basically you meet with your true love and have some discussions and you give each other something which of course will uplift more your relationship, and then you will live both ways. You will live apart, and then you will do your work. Your partner will also do work. You will meet occasionally. Why is the need arises that okay, we must marry and we must stay together, right? So that's the thing. No limitations there. And it's action oriented, right? Action oriented in the sense you are not continuously hovering upon your, or you're not feeding upon your partner. You are letting your partner free to do whatever is you want, and you are also doing that thing. So that's the true love. That's the definition of true love, and that's the partner who, that's if you're actually looking for a partner even after this, then look for such a partner. And don't just think of okay, I need to find that partner, I need to find that partner. Right, do the right thing, act rightly. What is the right action that I've also mentioned? If you can just go out and check it out, act rightly, and then the true love will come. And even if it does not come, it's not necessary that I am currently loving. Do I have a I have my own so-called girlfriend tag? Do I have many girls are there in my school? Many girls are beyond in my even in my neighborhood and all those. Did I give that tag to anyone that okay, you are my girlfriend and all the other people are not my girlfriend, right? So I did not give them this tag, right? That okay, you are my only girlfriend and I love you only. It's not like that. I love everyone. I love, let's say, my friends, my female classmates, my male classmates, even adults. I love everyone. That's the true love. True love does not have any boundaries. Shakespeare also mentioned this kind of poem. Actually, I don't have the book right here, but we also had this that sonnet. I think it was sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare, where he also talked about true love as something unwavering in nature. Only one condition, as I mentioned, that okay, you are both working towards a single thing. So that is true love, and that is how actually you should look for a partner if you really want to look for a partner. Because ultimately, if you are working out of right action, the love arises within you, and the what can I say? This need of someone external just finishes. But of course, that will vary with person to person and with age to age. This again is a bodily or physical thing, but whatever it is, that's another topic. So that was it for the video, and I hope that I could put some insight into you. Please, if you want, if you have further queries, please mail me. I also received this query in my mail. So uh, so I just thought that okay, let me just clarify this as well, because this might be a query of many people. And also, if you have any further queries, please email me. I will provide my email in the description. And so that's it for today. I guess uh, just don't stop doing the right action and just see how your life changes. Right. So, anyways, take care and bye bye.